Hey there. Doesn't like a shirt fresh or the dryer just feel like so good. Anyway, this is my contest entry for Hiphopnrap71, who just recently came back on. It has 100 plus subscribers. Way to go, dude. It's awesome. I've just been checking out a couple of your videos there. Like what I've seen so far, and hoping that now that you're back on here, we're going to see a lot more. Anyway, your question for the contest was basically, is there any movies at all that I can see remade? Well, that gets me on a slight topic, and that's going to get to the question answer. But here's the thing with remakes, and there are some good remakes, some decent freaking remakes. But Hollywood makes the mistake all the time of saying, "Hey, you know that movie that worked really well the first time around? You know, the movie that doesn't need to be remade at all? Let's remake that, because that's the one that we want remade. That's what the public is clamoring for." Oh no, no, we're not. If I want to see Halloween, I can go watch John Carpenter's Halloween, and you know what? It's not really that dated. Good movies stand the test of time. Psycho, doesn't need to be remade into a color film with lesser actors and not that great directing. It just doesn't need to be done. But you know what can be remade? What screams to be remade? Those little small bad movies that have that rather kind of cool and cultish, not to the point where they're dead and you don't want to remake a Phantasm, but those films that they have good ideas, but they may not have just gotten there. Happy Birthday to Me with Melissa Sue Anderson. Easy to remake that and make it just as good or even better. Let's face it, although it is a seminal classic in the slasher genre, let's be honest, Happy Birthday to Me isn't exactly Shakespeare. Here's a couple others. I love Bad Dreams. It's a really cool head rush of a movie. It's also a very 80s film. It starred Richard Lynch and Jennifer Rubin. Bad Dreams would be a movie that could be easily remade and done even better, especially with today's technology. And it's very trippy, and as anybody who watches my channel knows, I love the trippy stuff. I like the Phantasm stuff. I like Videodrome. I like Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. That's my kind of stuff. Bad Dreams was taken to going in that direction. It can really go in that direction. Actually, so can Visiting Hours. This was a pretty much a standard slasher. Michael Ironside made this movie because Michael Ironside is just that good of a character actor. This movie could be easily remade, and hey, who knows? We could even bring back the Shatner. Pieces. What can you say about a horror movie that has a guy casually getting into an elevator, hiding a chainsaw behind his back? Can it be remade? Yes. Will it be as hilariously as this one? Probably not. And I'll love to see how they're going to top the ending of this one. Slaughter High. This is a movie that is one of those WTF movies for almost the entire film until the last 5 minutes, where you kind of get what's happening, and you're like, okay, now I understand it, and you go back and watch it, and you enjoy it a little bit more the second time around. But honestly, this one can easily be remade to be a much better film, and I'll just make it more clear in the beginning what's going on. So yes, there are movies out there that can be remade, and movies out there that should be remade. Do I want to see them remake Blowout or Night the Hunter or Kiss Me Deadly? No, I don't. Do I want to see them remake something like maybe Deadly Blessing or even a movie like Pigs or something like that. Yeah, they can easily remake something like that, and it gives a shout out and relevance to the film that came before it, and two, it lets the film grow. There are films out there that you've seen them. You've had that kernel of a good idea, and you're like, oh, that should have been so good, but it just didn't go there. I've watched one recently, actually, and it escapes me right now. Dead and Driving is another movie that could be easily remade. It's an Australian film. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff out there that can be remade. There's a lot of stuff I don't want touched. Frankenhooker, leave it the way it is. Maniac Cop, don't touch it. Phantasm, stay away from it. Just make me a nice sequel that ends off the series well. The Burning, no chance in hell. But yeah, little movies with a kernel of a good idea, those can be remade. Most of those like seminal slasher films back in the 80s, things that could easily be remade. My Bloody Valentine was a classic to me. It was shot near where I live, just about right away, and the fact that they remade it wasn't something that bothered me, because I knew that as much as I liked My Bloody Valentine was one that could easily be updated and done well without crapping on the original, and they did a good job with that, I found, in my opinion anyway. Thanks a lot for the contest, Hiphopnrap71. I want to see more videos of yours, so let's get them up there, and looking forward to the next 100 subscribers. Congratulations. Welcome back to YouTube. Hope you're having a great time and enjoying the making videos again. I know that I enjoy this sometimes a little bit too much. Thanks a lot, and if you've been watching my channel, you know what time it is right now. It's time to enjoy a warm, comfy shirt. It's time for tea.